you know MP came ready to play.
Confident and ready for action, the Bulls as they head to the locker room earlier. The hometown crowd certain to give them a warm welcome. Hi folks, glad to have you with us here. You're watching the East quarterfinals of the NBA Cup. We're excited to bring it to you. And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. And in terms of the NBA Cup tournament, this Eastern quarterfinals game is a must-win for these two group winners. Lose and you're out of the running for the NBA Cup.
Yeah, make no mistake. This might count as a regular season game statistically, but there's nothing regular about it. These teams are battling for the... Oh, man, just
taking you down.
Nice.
That's spectacular.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. So a look at our starters for the Heat. They've got Duren, and it's Griffin in at the 3. And so Trent will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. And their ongoing winning streak has been the top story in the league lately. A stunning 23 straight victories so far.
And this kind of winning streak is special. It's really been interesting to just how many ways they are taking advantage of their opponents, pulling off 10-0 runs, constant stifling ball pressure, interior rim protection. The three-pointers are going down. This team is super exciting to watch.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Miami shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. To the middle. Here's MP, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Duren.
There's MP using his physicality to draw the foul inside.
And Brent, the Heat always looking to compete, year in, year out.
Well, for good reason. This team takes a lot of pride in giving themselves a chance every year. And the way the front office conducts their business is they believe they can put together the type of roster that is going to go out there and take care of things to put them in position to be successful.
Now Duren, he's been contributing over 15 a game. 3 on the clock. Here's Griffin. Rebound by the Bulls. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
That's on the D there. I mean, you got to push MP further away from the basket or you can expect this to happen.
Here's Hansen. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Duren finds Griffin. Trent with the defensive effort.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Pass to MP. Trent on the wing. MP, the pass to Mitchell. Tatum from long range. Drills it from deep. It's all knotted up.
Yeah, stretching that defense all the way to the sidelines. Tatum with a nice shot.
Here's Potter, trying to make up for his poor performance in that loss to the Lakers. Here's Duren. And it's MP with a rebound. The Bulls have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Suggs outside. From deep. Duren with a rebound. The Heat have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Here's Potter. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 4 rebounds in the game. Suggs, the pass to MP. The kick to Tatum. On the wing, Mitchell. Fires in the triple.
Mitchell has everything, including that three-point shot.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in, things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Potter, pass to Duren. Here's Hansen. Back to Duren. A shot to stop the run, and he takes it up and lays it in. Duren's got his second basket of the night.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And the basket by MP.
Yeah, attacking on the interior, MP can be relentless.
Heat trail by 3. Here's Hansen. Pass to Potter. To the paint. Here's Duren. Oh, MP with a block. Now Mitchell. Suggs, left side. And here's MP, covered by Duren. The kick to Tatum. 4-3. And it's Miami with a rebound. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
And that was a tough loss. 1 or 2 breaks go their way, and it's a totally different outcome.
Yeah, really a game that they should not have lost, but sometimes even when you play your best, it might not be good enough.
5 on the clock. Good chance here for Griffin. Chicago with a rebound. MP's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Tatum feeling it out a bit. Pass to MP. Outside for Mitchell. Sinks the tray. Mitchell's got 6 points.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Now here's Duren. Here's Snow. Beyond the arc. Chicago with a rebound. MP's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Trent, the pass to MP. And here's Suggs. MP inside. And it's rejected. Here's Hansen, covered by MP. Hansen passes to Duren. MP with the block.
And how about the defensive chops of MP? Coach loves when he steps up like that.
Mitchell misses. Heat trail by 6. Pass to Hansen. Here's Potter. To get back on track. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And so here is Chicago. Trent outside. From 20 feet. And Tatum, the bucket on the assist from Trent. Tatum's got his second basket.
I just love the ball movement.
Here's Potter. Griffin outside. Pass to Hansen. Duren with a screen on Suggs. Back to Griffin. Puts up a deep 3. The rebound by MP. MP's got rebound number 7 tonight.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Now Griffin. Pass to Potter. 13 feet out. And that's good for 2. Potter's got 5 now.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. This pick is mostly no surprise, but here's your player of the week for the Eastern Conference, MP.
He's a great example of what a modern big looks like. He's so much more than just a big in the paint, and that versatility is a big part of what makes him such an outstanding player.
Inside. Pass to Nash. Shoots. Here's MP. Soft touch off the glass. Give him 8 points now.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Outside Moody. A minute 50 left in the first quarter. Here's Ellis. Down low. To the left wing. Here's Patterson. The three-pointer off the mark. Bulls leading by 5. Pass to Rush. The three is up. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP. Great game for him. Double-double now.
Well, how about the hustle? MP not afraid to get in there and do the dirty work.
1:21 left to play in the first quarter. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Ellis. No good with the triple. The Bulls have gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall. Here's MP. Good D by Duran.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Moody. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with
The previous play is under the NBA rule.
smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Here's MP. The layup off target. Heat trail by 7. 34 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Ellis. No made baskets yet.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
24 seconds left in the first. Mitchell, the pass to MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Things really going MP's way offensively. He's found the flow, and that's working for him.
Here's Ellis. Check by Mitchell. Pass to Smith. With 4 on the clock. Doesn't go for him. And so it's MP making things happen for Chicago. And he's already notched a double-double. He'll look to continue this strong play in the next quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And for those of you just tuned checked in for Chicago, Suggs comes in for Highland. Chicago leading. And let's take a look at Miami. Jabari Smith out there with Moody. Then there's A.J. Griffin, and it's Hanson in at the point guard position. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Bucks played some superb basketball. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he also dominated the glass. No surprises there. He was such a difficult matchup in that one. We'll see how he follows it up tonight. Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, BA. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Here's Snow. He's got 9. Griffin on the wing. Softly drops in the floater. And the Heat lead by 1.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
MP no good. And here's Miami. They're on a 12-4 run. Pass to Snow. Griffin with it. Here's Snow. 6 to shoot. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. The 3, Smith. And the three-pointer goes. Smith's got 5 points in the quarter.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
Pass to Tatum. Fires the 3. Snow grabs the board.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Up top, Moody, hounded by Tatum. And here's Smith. Here's Snow. The 3 is up. The shot that time not on target. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Down low, MP drops it in.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
Here's Hansen. Smith outside. Pass to Snow. Here's Hansen. And here's Griffin outside. Chicago with a rebound. MP's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. To the inside. Oh, it's stolen. And here we go. The Heat fast break. And Griffin gets it to go. And the Heat lead by 4. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Heat.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Miami. Potter comes in for Moody. Tatum finds MP. Trent outside. Grant, you think it's too early in the season to try and forecast where teams are going to end up?
You know, B.A., yes and no. I think we have a handful of teams whose fates might already be determined, but we always have a couple of surprise teams that come out of nowhere. That's what makes the season so much fun to watch. Such a talented player. MP can take over a game, but he also knows how important it is to keep his teammates engaged.
Pass to Duren. Griffin outside. The shot. Chicago grabs the miss.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
MP with it. Defended by Griffin. MP, the pass to Trent. Here's MP. Power move from MP.
Fighting through contact. MP. Whew.
For Miami, they've gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. Duren with a screen on Suggs. Hansen passes to Duren. Another shot. The kick out to Griffin from the arc. Sinks it from distance. Griffin's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
MP inside, covered by Duren, and the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a three-point play. Chicago making a switch here. Şengün's checked in. Moody's checked in for Miami. And he's made all of his 6 tries at the line in this one.
And I love how efficient he's been at the charity stripe.
Outside Moody, fires for 3. Mitchell grabs a miss.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Here's Hansen. Pass to Potter. And let's take an early look at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. No matter who ends up competing, you know it's going to be a show.
And the best part, BA, every year we see something different, something new. I can't wait.
He's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Well, we'll just have to see. But I personally would love seeing him in the dunk contest.
And there you have it. This year's dunk contest field looks incredible. We'll keep you up to date in the voting.
That is always a highlight of All-Star Weekend. Watching guys just fly through the air. And I enjoy watching all of the guys on that list slam it home.
Can't connect from 14.
Now, that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Outside Moody to halt the run. Drains the triple. Moody's got 7 points.
Much more efficient this quarter, feeling more and more confident.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to MP. 1:27 left in the first half of basketball. Oh, MP with a block. Trent with it, picked up by Griffin. Mitchell, the pass to MP. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I like his aggressive approach this quarter, getting to the line and creating foul problems for the opposition. I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Heat trail by 3. Pass to Duran. Here's Moody, covered by MP. Here's Potter. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. It's blocked. Mitchell against Griffin. Here's Hansen. Pass to Duran. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Chicago has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Here's MP. MP beats the contact.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Heat trail by 3. 19 seconds left to play in the first half. Trent against Griffin. Duran with a screen on Trent. And here's Griffin outside. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. And so it's MP making things happen for Chicago. He's been an offensive force, now with over 30 points after the quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East.
You take a look at the Heat, they've underperformed thus far, but they're still tremendous. Now comes the hard part. They've got to tinker with the team until they find that championship recipe.
And let's take a look back at the first half. The Bulls are in a close one.
They've been getting to the line a lot. I mean, fearless at the offensive end. You like guys who are willing to throw their bodies around and make things happen, Shaq.
Not just willing, they like that style of play.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. And it's Tatum with the ball for Chicago. 3-point lead. Jalen Suggs out there with Donovan Mitchell. Then there's Jayson Tatum. Then it's MP, and it's Trent in at the small forward position. That's the group for Billy Donovan, getting going here in the second half.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Now, team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Here's Potter. Nails it from beyond the arc. Potter's got 10 points in the game.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Pass to MP. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, you hear team execs say all the time, you're either selling wins or you're selling hope. How true is that, Brent?
Well, if you're an executive BA, just be right about whatever it is that you're selling. And you got to be realistic. I mean, fans are smart. They understand where your team is. Are you a playoff competitor? Are you young and growing? So that's hope. If you're going deep into the playoff run, you want the wins.
Hansen passes to Griffin. Second half getting started, about a minute played. Duran with a screen on Mitchell. Baseline jumper. MP with the block. And they're on the run. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. MP's got 6 in the quarter.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Pass to Duran. MP with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep.
We talk so much about Mitchell's offense, but he can be a lockdown defender as well.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
Shots blocked.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Second team foul.
Full 24-second shot clock. Here's Mitchell. 6 points for him. Trent finds MP. Now here's Tatum. Takes a 3. JT for 3.
Great rhythm to that shot. Tatum right off the pass.
Pass to Snow. Griffin on the wing. Guarded by Trent. Griffin passes to Duran. And no good. The dry spell continues. Chicago leading by 9. MP looking around. Suggs, the pass to MP. On the wing, Tatum. Puts up a 3. And Suggs, the bucket on the assist from Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, good to see Suggs bury the triple. This will only help with his confidence.
Timeout called, the Heat. And a chance for us to show you this season's top scorers. MP, number 1.
He's the guy every defense fears. Can't even slow him down right now.
Heat trail by 12. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And he lobs it up top! And the dunk by Duran.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The NBA is focused on the next generation. Commissioner Adam Silver said a lot of top draft picks are incredibly skilled, but that doesn't necessarily translate to being team basketball players. There's an opportunity for us to be more active participants in developing younger players and getting kids active. BA?
One step ahead, Allie. Thanks. And here's Griffin outside. Donovan Mitchell with a board.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
Heat trail by 15. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Potter. Check by Mitchell. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle.
They put that one on the platter. MP feasting on the alley-oop.
The Heat have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Hansen passes to Potter. Here's Hansen. To end the run, Duren. The shot misses. Good D by MP.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Duren with a screen on Mitchell. Potter pass to Duren. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. Brent, you had a ton of playoff experience as a player. What was the atmosphere of the NBA postseason like?
Well, the intensity certainly picks up, BA, but looking back at it, it's so fun to see the amount of attention that all of a sudden comes with playoff basketball. So many more fans, so many more cameras, so much on the line. It's really where you enjoy all that hard work.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third-period run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Heat trail by 21. Here's Hansen. Pass to Griffin. Here's Snow. 6 on the shot clock. Duren against Şengün. MP with the block. And they'll get another chance. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Bulls leading by 21. Suggs with it. 5 points in the game. Mitchell, the pass to MP. Outside for Mitchell. Offensive board. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And the coaching staff has been asking him, use your length.
Yep, not taking any chances.
Yeah, you love it when big guys play big. That's the reason they have all those screws up there on the rim.
Outside Moody. Inside. Here's Snow. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Suggs, the pass to MP. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Hansen. Moody passes to Hansen. Griffin outside. Takes the 3. The rebound by MP.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Oh, MP throws it down.
And that is a vicious throwdown. Take it easy on the rim there, MP.
And how about our AT&T 5G slam cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Here's Hansen. Pass to Duren. Here's Snow, covered by MP, and stolen by Suggs. Driving to the basket. MP. That's another board!
Rebound after rebound after rebound.
He is crashing with energy. Man, you gotta love it.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Here's Hansen. Snow, the pass to Hansen. Moody from outside. Buries it from 3. Moody's got 10.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
Tatum passes to MP. Suggs outside. From deep, Mitchell connects from downtown. He's got 9.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
Hansen passes to Moody. Here's Hansen. Pass to Snow. Now Duran, defended by Şengün. Here's Hansen. Griffin, left side. Shoots over Tatum. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Back to Suggs. Now here's MP. He's closely guarded. Suggs, no good. Miami's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Over to the wing. Here's Snow, covered by MP. Pass to Hansen. And here's Duran. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. The 2K leaderboard shining a light on the league's best three-point shooting teams of late. Number 1, the Bulls.
Incredible accuracy from deep over the past couple games. Great floor spacing, and of course, their shooters have all the confidence in the world right now.
Timeout called, the Bulls. A moment here to see the numbers for him.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games, looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line, and it's been fun to watch.
Changes for Chicago. MP's checked in for Şengün, and Anthony Simons subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. Here's Hansen. So many players in the league have their own podcast. Would you have had one during your career, Brent?
I think so, BA. I think it would have been a lot of fun. I mean, how cool is it to connect to your favorite players or hear stories from guys as the season is going along, than to have these guys available in your earbuds all day, every day.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Griffin. There's another block. And that's 9 blocks.
And you know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th one, too.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Setting the floor for Miami. They've got Moody, Duran out there with Griffin, and it's Snow in at power forward. Out to Simons. Back to MP. Simons outside. Just 5 to shoot. Burke, the pass to MP. Outside, Highland. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Chicago. On Thursday, they kick off a road trip to Charlotte, where they'll take on the Hornets. And then on Saturday, they'll head home to take on the Dallas Mavericks.
The way they've been conducting themselves lately, I think they'll have no trouble maintaining their current momentum. They just need to keep doing what they're doing, and the wins will follow.
Potter, he's checked in for Miami. Simons against Duran. Pass to Potter. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be... And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls and
The previous play is underruled.
policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was...
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And that one misses. And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
Burke on the wing. Here's Hansen. Pass to Duran. Now here's Griffin. And he lobs it up to the rim. It's stolen by Highland. Here's the break. On up the court. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Solid movement of the ball. MP making a great decision.
Here's Hansen. Griffin outside. Here's Hansen. Simons with a steal. Here's Rush. Off target with the 3. Miami has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the 4th. 0 for 4. Here's Hansen. Pass to Snow. Clock at 6. Duran in the post. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And the Bulls shooting only 36% since the 4th quarter started. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Simons. MP's got 49 in the game. And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
Here's Potter. Pass to Duran. Over MP. Duran with the bucket.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
And it's time for an injury report.
Hey guys, I got an update from the head athletic trainer of the Bulls. The initial reports are saying that this is a serious injury and that he'll likely miss significant playing time. It's tough losing a player like this near the halfway point of the season. They'll just have to find a way to replace his production until he comes back. Back to you guys.
All we can hope for is that the prognosis isn't as bad as it seems, guys.
Yeah, we were hoping for much better news, and obviously not very encouraging.
Yeah, we always think about when players go down, how terrible a blow it can be for the team. We wish him well and hope he's on the floor quickly.
2 minutes.
Pass to Potter. To the middle. Here's Duran. Now Griffin. Here's Potter.
You got him.
Let's go with a 3. And it's MP with a rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Simons outside. MP left side. Simons outside. Pass to Rush. The 3 ball. Good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got 5 assists in the game.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Bulls.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they played well tonight, picking up win number 24 of the year. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
He was in the zone. He's just a man on a mission, and that helped him notch that triple-double.
Pass to Snow, deflects the pass, and that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Here's Hansen. There's the 3. Snow gets the bucket.
Yeah, not where he earns his money, that three-point shot, but he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
To the paint. Here's MP. Griffin pulls down the board. Here's Hansen. Pass to Duran. Here's Snow. Griffin outside. Three-pointer. Off target with the shot. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. Showing the rest of...
Night, MP. Keep it up, MP. Keep chopping wood.
Triple digits? You really did it. I can't believe it.